Students are appropriate, connected, and supported to one community resource, they are 50% more likely to succeed. When we connect them to two meaningful resources and give mentorship and help in navigation, they are 80% more likely to succeed at their initial goals. If they enter the workplace with these supports, including mentorship in place, they is much more productive in their workplace. Typically, they feel valued and want to be efficient in their work. The adult education students have high regard for Tracy, as she has a way to make everyone she encounters feel special and valued. She's committed herself to support the adult education staff and students and continue this work. She sees the impact further education and training has on one's life. This is how she describes the adult education programs in the state of South Dakota. This aligns with the adage, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Rhonda. I appreciate that. Um, and then I get to have the pleasure of actually presenting the Teacher of the Year award. And you just got to hear from our Teacher of the Year, Miss Rhonda Leno. And I'm not going to share the entire nomination, but instead I'm going to tell you a little bit about Rhonda. And I think right there you could tell that Rhonda always has the most nice way of just talking people through things and being calm, cool, and collected no matter what happens. You know, I have heard her tell stories with a purpose, and I've watched her use every tool and trick or piece of material to reinforce concepts that any teacher could use. She's really worked to innovate our program, and her dedication inspired every member of our team and our colleagues to give more, and it ultimately inspires our students. Um, I will tell you that over the past 3 years, Rhonda has read 40 research papers to narrow down a bunch of work that we did for Woksape, and that was crazy. And she was so kind about it because it took a lot of time to read that outside of work. She also helped us kind of pare down our orientation, redo our student enrollment and handbook, create lesson plans. And then even when the pandemic hit, she just became really honest, and she had a lot of honest dialogue with students about the crazy amount of things that were going on in life. And she's been an advocate that really talks about historical trauma and struggling with all the crazy issues in different ways. And that has made her very special. She's great at incorporating interventions, and students don't even realize oftentimes that she's actually using a research-based intervention to help them. And I'll just tell you, she's one that will do anything. She'll hand out cupcakes, she'll hand out packets, she'll come in and laugh through learning all the digital literacy pieces right along with the students, and she doesn't get shook even if it doesn't go right the first time. So I just really want to give a hand to Rhonda Leno and say a personal thank you for the dedication, the time, the commitment, and the graciousness with which you do that. Thank you, Miss Rhonda.
Rhonda, do you have anything you want to say?
I just want to say it's the best place to work. I lost some of my family members this year, but my personal family rallied around me, and I've got a wonderful family here where I work. And so I couldn't stand staying home, and they let me come in. I was in this building by myself because I couldn't be home. but I was safe and I cleaned and I thought of so many things to do. But yes, I really love the organization and all the people I met through South Dakota All. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations, Rhonda. And one more.
I had to find the unmute again. I'm going to allow Miss Lori Larson to introduce our Learner of the Year. And we have her with us today too.
Very good.
All right. I suppose I could start my video. Hello. So Nicola Maliga started with us in December of 2019, and she attended very regularly. Just as we got some supports lined up, of course, everyone knows that COVID-19 became a new barrier. She worked her way through many of our distance learning lessons and kept in touch. She picked up packets and Zoomed her way through. She also got referred to distance education through Cornerstone's Career Learning Center in Huron, and she began to tackle the challenges and fill in her educational gaps. She returned to the Career Learning Center of the Black Hills for face-to-face instruction in July. From July until she finished, Nicola was consistent, reliable, dedicated, and dependable in class. There were some setbacks beyond her own control. However, she continued her pursuit and gained all the necessary skills. Nicola has spent over 600 hours in our collective classrooms, both virtually and in person. She's completed everything and finished her last math subset in June. She is now preparing to transition into the world of work and higher education, as she's shown educational gains and personal growth that allow me to brim with pride at all of her achievements. It is my honor to introduce our Outstanding Student of the Year, Nicola Maliga.
Thank you so much, everyone. I couldn't have done it without all the teachers, Lori, just everybody, and I got so much support from you as well for the online. I couldn't have done it without you too. Just everybody, so much. You're like a family.
I'd just like to say that I'm extremely proud of Nicola, and you wouldn't even believe, even since graduation, she's completed several pieces of the brand new program that we kind of have going in. So it's really a fun thing to see her grow. And we'll turn it back to Miss Becky.
Thank you so much, and congratulations, Nicola. You are the reason that we all keep going and do the things we do. We love to hear success stories of students like you, and the honor is very well deserved. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kim, John, Laura, any last thoughts?
Just how wonderful you all are. You know, y'all, all of you are, and you know it. We love you guys.
Thank you, Rhonda.
I would like to add that in serving on the selection committee, it was indeed a challenge this year. So many terrific nominations, and the bar has been set again even higher. So please, we look forward to nominations for next year, and hopefully we can convene in person and really share these wonderful successes and milestones together. Thank you all. Really terrific.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kim, any housekeeping before we go for today?
I don't have anything. Hopefully we're all ready to go tomorrow morning
starts at 9:30 Central, 8:30 Mountain. Everybody, thank you so much for a great day one. I had a great day. I learned a lot, and I'm so happy to get a chance to celebrate with you all this evening. You all have a great rest of your evening, and we will see some of you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night.